Hey, what's up guys, it's TechZoomer talking to you here. And in today's video, I want to talk about the Apple Watch Ultra in 2023. Is the Apple Watch Ultra the best Apple Watch you can buy in 2023? And we have passed that waypoint of the 6 months after its release. And even so, should you buy it? Should you buy the Apple Watch Ultra in 2023 after more than 6 months, cutting it close to the 7th month of its release? Well, this is a very expensive watch. It costs $800. But I do believe that this watch won't be a regular thing. I don't think Apple will update it every single year. I think that this is a special edition for the Apple Watch. I don't see how Apple can improve the Apple Watch Ultra that much on every single year schedule, because I think that the Apple Watch Ultra is such a big upgrade and big leap over the Apple Watch Series 7 or Series 8 that I don't see Apple upgrading this watch every single year. Just like they do with the Apple Watch SE, I don't think that this special edition of the Apple Watch will be upgraded. But if Apple decides just to replace the chip with a newer chip, or even improve the bezels on this Apple Watch, I do see it happening. But I do believe that the Apple Watch Ultra, in a very retrospective way, is going to be a watch for a long time if you're going to buy one. So let's analyze my whole experience with the Apple Watch Ultra and understand if it was worth buying and spending the $800. And now that I've bought my iPhone 14 Pro Max, are these two products a good match? And of course, were their release very, very well timed? So if you are excited for this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. This is my Apple Watch Ultra review in 2023. So I bought my Apple Watch Ultra on September around, I think that it came on September 23rd. That's when I made my unboxing video. And at that time, I thought the Apple Watch Ultra was insanely cool, good looking, very, very practical watch, thick, bulky, but that was a compromise for the amazing battery life that it brought with it. And I gotta admit, 6 months later, I have no regrets. This Apple Watch has been insane. The battery life here is insane. The display here is insane. The design here is very durable. After 7 months of using it, still brand new. This Apple Watch features new and improved the screens, new and improved buttons, new and improved water resistance. Everything here is improved over the later generations of the Apple Watch, like the Series 7 and Series 8. So I do believe that the Apple Watch Ultra was the biggest upgrade ever to the Apple Watch lineup. But it's now like 6 months old. Should you still buy it? Because a lot of reviewers do not recommend you buying products after their halfway cycle of life. For example, if the iPhone 14 Pro Max came around September, now in March, people start not to recommend the iPhone 14 Pro Max. They recommend you buying and waiting for the iPhone 15. But I do believe that the Apple Watch Ultra is worth buying still, because I think that the Apple Watch Ultra won't be a regular thing every single year. I think they will do it more like they do with the Apple Watch SE, 2 in 2 years, 3 in 3 years, because if they do every single year, then they will end up with an Apple Watch that has like the same screen, the same design, the same chip every single year, because they cannot innovate this design much further. Like, they can reduce the bezels, yes, a bit. They are still extremely thin. They can make it as thin as the Apple Watch Series 8, but that will take a lot of time and a lot of refinement. I don't think they will do it next year. And I think that they can also reduce the size that bit and reduce the bulkiness that bit. But I don't think they will like make this Apple Watch thinner and less bulkier if they have to compromise on battery life. So I do think that the Apple Watch Ultra will be a one-off thing that will be upgraded not every single year, maybe 2 in 2 years, 3 in 3 years. And so I think it's pretty safe to buy an Apple Watch Ultra in 2023. If you want to buy one, get one. I think that we'll now get the Apple Watch Ultra renewed, refurbished, used on eBay, Apple Store. Go try to find one. If you can find one, tag me on the comments down below. I will comment and share it for people that want a refurbished and a cheaper option for the Apple Watch Ultra. I know that $800 for an Apple Watch is a lot of money. And yes, not a lot of people can buy one. But if you do, you will have a watch for the ages. Because after 6 months of using this Apple Watch, it's still brand spanking new. This Apple Watch has no scratches, has no visible marks on the titanium, and so it's still brand new. The battery health, it's still at 100%. I only charge this Apple Watch 2 in 2 days, so the battery health will degrade 2 times slower than other Apple Watches. So every single thing on this Apple Watch makes it last longer. That's the theme of the Apple Watch Ultra, lasts longer. the battery life lasts longer, the battery health will last longer, actually doubled in my calculations. Then the screen is double the brightness of the other Apple Watches. The watch is double the thickness, I'm joking, but almost. It's double the size, also joking, but almost. And of course, it's double the price, almost. But the Apple Watch Ultra, because it's so much like past the Apple Watch Series 8, I do believe it's much better and it's obviously worth the price. I think that the Apple Watch Ultra is cheap for what it can do. I think it's not overpriced, it's expensive, not overpriced. And that's a theme normally on Apple products. They are expensive, but not overpriced. Like my M1 Max MacBook Pro 16-inch is very expensive, but not overpriced. I think I paid a fair price for that computer. So I think that if you are going to buy an Apple Watch Series 7, 8 in 2023, you should consider the Apple Watch Ultra. It's not a lot more money, especially if you're going to buy the stainless steel version. I think they are about the same price, the Apple Watch Series 8 stainless steel and the Apple Watch Ultra. And the Apple Watch Ultra gives you so much more. The titanium frame is insane. I think it's better than the stainless steel because it's more durable than the stainless steel. And of course, is way lighter. That's why titanium is an incredible material, is extremely durable and lightweight. Then we have the sapphire screen. The sapphire screen on the Apple Watch Ultra is also found on the Apple Watch Series 8 stainless steel and other Apple Watches that have stainless steel frames. Only the aluminum Apple Watches feature the Ion X glass, and that glass sucks. It's completely sketched up, very easy after a few months, so I don't think I like that type of Apple Watch. I cannot recommend it, any type of aluminum watches. Stainless steel upwards. If you don't have the money to buy right now a stainless steel Apple Watch or even an Apple Watch Ultra, I do recommend you going for an older Apple Watch with a stainless steel frame. Go buy used, go buy refurbished, but I think it's way worth it because they depreciate a lot in terms of value. They go down a lot. Like you can buy the Series 7 stainless steel for $400 right now. It's the same price as the Apple Watch Series 8 and it's essentially the same watch. So I do believe you should buy the stainless steel from last year, then going for the aluminum from this year. But enough of that talk. In this video, it's a review of the Apple Watch Ultra. And going back to the Apple Watch Ultra, not even the durability, the battery health, the battery life, they are all perks for the Apple Watch Ultra. But the thing that actually made my day was always on display and the screen. The screen on this Apple Watch is insane. I came from the Apple Watch Series 4, and that Apple Watch had a 44mm screen. Very bright, the first redesign to the Apple Watch lineup. But now that I feature this incredible 49mm screen from the Apple Watch Ultra, I cannot use everything else. Every single always on display when compared to this Apple Watch Ultra seems very dim. Like my mom has an Apple Watch Series 6 and her always on display is very, very, very dim. I cannot understand how the difference, and I cannot show you how the difference is. It's like insane, the difference between this Apple Watch Ultra always on, which looks like it's on. It's insane how bright it is. And then when it's on, it's even brighter. It's 2000 nits bright, which is insane. This small OLED panel is extremely bright, very contrasty, the colors are insane, and it looks like a watch to everyone that is watching from the outside. And that makes it a very stylish piece because a lot of people come to me, ask me, whoa, what watch is that? What brand is that? And now they're starting to know that it's an Apple Watch and they, oh my god, it's the Apple Watch Ultra. It's so cool. Everyone likes the design of this watch. It looks insane, looks stylish. You can wear it with a shirt and pants. You can wear it with a suit. It's extremely classy. And I think that this is the first Apple Watch that I think looks insanely cool for even watch people that are watch fanatic, that like to wear cool watches. I think that the Apple Watch Ultra has finally broke that barrier. The only thing that I do not enjoy on my Apple Watch Ultra is definitely the action button. The action button is something that I do not appreciate on my Apple Watch Ultra because I do not use it. I turn it on. Sometimes I click it on accident. Other times when I want to use it, I never found the use case of like, oh my god, I need to use my action button. If I had more smart home accessories, maybe it would be cool to set up automations on my action button because when I enter home, I could just click my action button and it would turn on all of my automations like open the windscreens, turn on the lights, all of that stuff. But because I don't have any type of automations on my home, and of course, because I do believe that the action button happens to click by itself a lot and happens to turn on my flashlight a lot or even call people that I actually don't want to call because I set it up as a contact, emergency contact on my action button, it gets annoying. And after a while, you just turn it off. If you don't have any type of those problems, Maybe that's just me because I like to wear my Apple Watch on my right hand with the crown turned to this side, as you can see. So the action button actually bumps into my wrist like this. And it's not the best way to wear an Apple Watch, but it's the way that I feel more comfortable to use it. For example, I have to use the digital crown on my finger like this. It's kind of weird, I know, but I like to use it like a phone. I like to hold with my right hand, use my left hand. That's why I like to wear the Apple Watch on my right hand and use it my left hand. It's more comfortable for me. Of course, the Apple Watch Ultra also has more perks. For example, this loop, this titanium loop, this G-hook is the most secure Apple Watch band I've ever used, and it's the most comfortable one. It's insane how comfortable it is, how secure it is, and how can it deal with not being dirty all the time. And of course, I wear it for a lot of sports, but this band gets all through sweat, rocks, mud, dirt, every single thing that you can think of when on the mountains, on the football pitch, on the gym, weights, everything, and it's still brand spanking new. So I'm very, very grateful that I bought the Apple Watch Ultra. It's extremely durable. The watch bands are durable. The watch is durable. The speakers are insane. I made a speaker test for you to listen how loud these speakers are for a watch. Take a listen.
So, this is a test for the Apple Watch Ultra speakers. This is a FaceTime call audio. Let me know in the comments below what you think.
And so, as you heard, the speakers are extremely loud, crispy, way better than the Apple Watch Series 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. These speakers are the best speakers I've ever heard on a watch. And for a good thing, they can turn on the siren. I will not do it right now. It's extremely loud, but believe me, you can hear it for 200 meters on the wild, on the mountains where it's quiet. You can hear it far, very far. So the Apple Watch Ultra also features things that I don't use, but they are very useful for mountain riders or for some people that like to go on the wild for several days, which are the low power mode that lasts you about 4 days instead of the normal 2 days that the Apple Watch Ultra lasts on a very heavy use, like recording workouts, calls, music, all of that. The Apple Watch Ultra can last you 2 days. With the low power mode activated, it can last you 4 days without compromising that much on calorie tracking and heart rate. It will like push down the rate that it tracks your heartbeats and your calories, but it won't compromise 100%. And then it has more features like the active compass that can actively track your track that you are doing. For example, it can mark your path that you are taking and then you can go back, like Apple advertises it on itself, on its keynote. And you can also have the emergency calling if you don't have any type of like mobile network available. You can connect it via satellite, and I think that's it. I also has car crashing, and I've had a car crash with the Apple Watch Ultra, so I cannot tell you if it works or not. Other than that, I do believe that this Apple Watch is extremely cool. Oh, and I forgot that it has the new water resistance rating. I think it's 100 meters now or 180. I'm not sure. I just know that you can dive with it. It has an all dive app that you can go. I think it's here on the screen. It's this one. Like you can submerge underwater and it can detect when you are underwater and turn on this app for you divers that like to use this. There are also more third-party apps that you can use on the App Store. So feel free if you want to use your Apple Watch Ultra. It's just stylish, looks cool, has insane battery, durable, and even can be your dive computer. So take a look on that. I'm not a diver. I cannot tell if it's the perfect diving computer, but I think it's good enough. Maybe it's on the average side. But if this Apple Watch can do it all, like, it's impressive. So I think that's it for the Apple Watch Ultra. It's a very durable watch. I do believe it's 2 times as durable as the Apple Watch stainless steel. It's very expensive, yes, but it's very good. Like the display is insane. The best display ever on the Apple Watch. The only critique that I have is that the bezels could be a little bit thinner, but I do believe that Apple in the next iteration of the Apple Watch Ultra will solve that 2-3 years from now. Then I think that Apple should make an Apple Watch Ultra small edition, so a 44mm instead of a 49mm with the same casing, same display, same everything. Then it would be ideal for people that have very small wrists. This is a big watch. People with big wrists or even big hands, like mostly men, they will find this watch attractive to wear, while women that have smaller wrists will find it more difficult because the watch is extremely big on your wrist. Other than that, I think that the Apple Watch Ultra is a perfect Apple Watch for you. The display, like I told you, speakers, the casing, the durability, the battery life, the battery health, which is very important on the watch. After 4 years, your battery health is destroyed and you have to upgrade your Apple Watch because, trust me, when your battery health on the Apple Watch is bad, it sucks. You have to charge it 2 times, 3 times a day. Gets annoying. You stop wearing it and that was the main thing that forced me to upgrade over my Apple Watch Series 4, was the battery health. It was at 77 if I don't mistaken, and this Apple Watch battery health now is 100% 6 months later. So I do believe that because I charge it less often, 2 times less than it used to before, because now it can last me 2 days instead of 1, I do believe that this Apple Watch will last me even more than the Apple Watch Series 4. So it's expensive, yes, but I think it will last you way longer. I do believe this is the most durable and long-lasting Apple Watch you will ever buy. So what did you thought about the Apple Watch Ultra? Do you like the Apple Watch Ultra? Would you buy an Apple Watch Ultra in 2023? For me, it's totally fine. Go get one if you want to get one. Try to find one cheaper, discounts, refurbished, whatever. Maybe now that we are 6 months later, you can find one. If you are lucky, go get one, buy one, enjoy it. This is for adventurous people that like to take serious their sports, their life, and of course, their Apple Watch. If you like this review, do not forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for your support lately. This has been Texmer talking to you here. Bye bye.